good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today, we got ourselves a quality check. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So all right, we have ourselves a quality check with the Model 3. And let's start off by looking at the left side, and these are the wheels that are under your aero wheels. And let's take a look over here on the left side. And this Model 3 currently still has the matrix LED bulbs in the vehicle. What I'm hearing is some people are getting the old headlights and some people are getting the new headlights. I find that it's probably due to a part shortage. So yeah, it's really unfortunate that Teslas they're giving people different headlights. And let's move along, checking the left side, checking this bumper over here, making sure that the fender matches the hood and the hood matches the bumper. This has a little bit of it's a little bit dirty due to the fact it's parked outside. It's just been dropped off from the delivery truck, and by the time you get it, your car will be buffed up, washed and prepped and ready to go. So don't worry about the dirt. Now let's continue on to the right side. And these are vehicles that are built from the Fremont factory. And the way to tell is look at your VIN, and about the last 7th digit, you should either see either an F or an A. If you see an F, it's built in Fremont. If you see an A, it's built in Austin. Now let's take a look at the driver's side door. Do wish this gap was a little bit tighter, but that's very minor. I personally love the Model 3. It's the most efficient vehicle that Tesla has to offer due to its weight and size. And it's a beautiful vehicle. I personally own a Model 3. So taking a look at that interior. Checking the door handle to see if it's flush. And the door to see if it's flush. And it is flush. So this door handle sits a little bit in, but that's very minor. Now let's check this panel over here, and it is flush. Now this rear gap over here, it's not that bad. I do like this over here though. It's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Let's check the charge port door, and it is flush. Let's check the rear lights. So this light sticks out a little bit, so that is a minor issue. Now on to the right side, and it is flush. Okay, I guess this sticker has to be peeled off. Yeah, on to the right side. And with the Model 3, there is a paint defect. It's more noticeable on the white Model 3. But Tesla seems to have started to touch it up. So I am noticing on a lot of the recent builds, the paint defect is pretty much gone. It used to be right there, and so that's good that Tesla has started to improve their quality. Now let's check this rear door over here, and it is flush. The handle's flush, and it is flush. Love what I'm seeing. So this Model 3 definitely will be getting a pass. Now let's move on to another Model 3. So alright, we have ourselves yet another Model 3, and this one happens to be the gray. It also has the standard wheels on the vehicle. Let's take a look at the left side. taking a look at the hood, taking a look at the bumper, and then taking a look at the right side. You want to make sure that there's nothing out of place, the hood sits flush, and that there's no noticeable things on this vehicle. So, onto the driver's side wheel. Now let's take a look at this driver's side door over here. Do wish this gap was a little bit tighter. Now let's take a look at the door handle. See if it's flush, and it is flush. There's a look at the interior. It's all packaged up, all wrapped up, ready to go. Remember, after you've done a thorough check of the exterior, that's when you want to check the interior. You want to check your steering wheel. You want to check your seats, under your seats, your center console, your glove box. Check your glass roof. Then do the same check onto your back seats. Check that they fold down properly. Check that there's no scuffs. Look up and down, and then move to the trunk and check if there's anything that's out of place. So let's continue on with this quality check. And this door right here is flush, so that's what we want to see. So this gap, I do wish it was a little bit tighter, but it is fine. It's not that big. And let's check the rear, see if it's flush, and it is flush. And then onto the right side, let's see if it's flush, and it is flush. So let's check. So it looks like the paint defect has been corrected, so that's good. Now let's see over here on the right side. It is flush, and it is flush. So I definitely would say that the Model 3s majority of them are coming with no issues that are major. I still will be giving this a pass. So I will say that the Model 3s right now, they're built better than the Model Ys. Now let's move on to our final Model 3. All right, so this is our final Model 3, and guess what? It's the red with the white interior. A very beautiful spec. There's the wheels. Now let's continue on. Let's check the left side here, and this has the so this one has the old headlights. So some cars are coming with the old headlights, some cars are coming with the new headlights. So let's take a look at the left side here, making sure the fender matches the hood and the hood matches the bumper. So far, so good. Now let's move on to the right side. Now let's take a look at these wheels. Now let's take a look at this driver's side door, and yet again, I do wish this was a little bit tighter. Now, taking a look at the interior, the white interior is phenomenal, but I do warn you, if you plan on getting the white interior, make sure to purchase some baby wipes, because you're going to need them. These white will expose and show any dirt on the vehicle, so you're going to be constantly having to clean them. But they do look good, and I personally chose the white interior for my Model 3. And do I regret the decision? I would say no. I love it. Now let's take a look at this right side over here. Let's take a look over here to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's check over here to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now let's check this gap over here, and it is fine, and it's fine. So far so good. This light is flush. I do like that. Let's check this right side to see if it's flush, and I do like that. Now, let's check over here to see if we can find the little paint defect. Well, it is right there. And so be aware that it's on the passenger rear side, right by where the dual motor logo is. You look up, go close up, and you'll see that paint defect over there. They've tried to cover it up, but it's still there. So now let's look at the right side. Let's see if it's flush, and it is flush. Take a look at the wheels. Wheels fine. Taking a look at the door handle, and it's fine. Let's take a look over here to see if it's flush, and it is flush. So basically, we've seen 3 Model 3s so far. Are they perfect? No. Is there some work that has to be done? I definitely would say yes. But I think that Tesla is headed in the right direction. So I strongly believe that now's the best time to order a Model 3. If you are interested in ordering it, order it now before the price increases. Yesterday's price is not today's price. So I strongly suggest that you put yourself in an order for electric vehicle. This car has saved me so much money. I spend about $40 to $50 per month to travel, and I drive up to 200 kilometers per day. So you can imagine that I'm saving so much. Sometimes when I look in my app, it will tell me that I've saved $500 for the month. So paying $50 versus $500, I definitely would say that this vehicle will change your monthly spending. All right, so that's all I gotta say. So thank you and have a nice day. Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.